Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Ari. I'm a Taurus Sun, Cancer Rising, Aquarius Moon, and a light path number 7. If you're not new here, thank you for watching another video of mine and choosing to support me further. It does mean a lot to me. Please make sure to like, comment, and subscribe before you do leave this video, especially if you're able to relate or connect with this reading. So today, everyone, I'm here with a channeled messages reading from your person for all of my Virgos who are watching. So if you have Virgo as your sun, moon, rising, Venus, or anywhere in your chart, then this reading may resonate or apply to you. So Virgo, your person is whoever is currently on your mind right now. You two may be in separation, in communication, at a distance from one another. Just whoever in your heart, Virgo, is your person, that's your person, and you'll know. Before we officially begin and get started, please keep in mind that this is and will be a general reading for your sign, so it may or may not resonate for you here specifically. And if it does not, please don't take it personally. All right, Virgo, so without further ado, let's go ahead and officially begin and get started here. Let's see what we have in terms of love when it comes to your energy. Let's see who this person, Virgo, is dealing with, please, at this time, or the person making their way towards Virgo. And how does this person truly feel? All right, so this is what we will begin with for now. First, we've experienced different types of hurt. Don't say I didn't try. You will soon find out everything. We also have everything finally makes sense now. I will show up for you every day. Life will bring us back together. We still have things to learn. Me trusting you again, that's off the table. And we also have I'm into you, let's not rush, we have time. All right, Virgo, so I feel like you had to let someone go who was perhaps being disruptive in your love life or just in your life altogether, your energetic realm here, Virgo. I feel like there was amount of immaturity, an amount of immaturity that you were putting up with. And I feel like you acknowledge that, yes, this person has these character flaws that they could work on to improve for themselves, improve for this connection, but I'm sure that there's things that I need to improve on too. And it's just a matter of difference here. That doesn't take away from what we can do in our potential. So I feel like you allowed this person to be in your life, but also not limiting them to what they could not do. However, Virgo, I feel like things coming full circle, or just feeling like things continually are not adding up between you and I feel like that's what really caused the bridges to burn here. So as I say that, what I thought about was maybe someone taking from you, stealing from you, or someone involving lies in this connection, and then you try to make sense of it. It's like, well, you know what, that might be true, let me just ease up on it. But then that everything finally makes sense now. It's like I see why there were there was a delay time and time and time again, or I see why you weren't ready, or I see why you were afraid to move forward. That's because you perhaps had something else on the side, or something else going on altogether. So there could have been a truth that was revealed, Virgo. And once that truth was revealed, like plain in sight, it's like, well, if I keep on keeping on with this person, then I can't work myself out of it. Like, there's always options, but it's like, if I disregard this truth, then I'm letting this person do this to me. So I feel like once again a truth was revealed. We have you will soon find out everything. I feel like hindsight is 2020, or it's like when you, for example, surface level example or metaphor, when you're supposedly following the instructions and you're like, this product might be defective, but you overlook one important step, Virgo. It's like, okay, I see why this did not uh, turn out successfully the first time, the second time, the third time. So I feel like you went in circles with this person, Virgo, and you ended up recognizing that this is something that we've tangled up. This is something that has a bunch of knots in it, but if I'm unraveling the knots and then on the opposite end you're creating new knots, then I can see where this is coming from, or I could see why the delay in X, Y, and Z is coming up. So yeah, I feel like you put your heart out on the line. I will show up for you every day, your energy, Virgo, through thick and through thin. Or it's like, just because these people are telling me about you, I'm gonna not just take their word for it, because I believe that I know you for you and that you wouldn't do this to me. So other people may have warned you about this person and their habits. All right, I will show up for you every day. We also have, we've experienced different types of hurt. Don't say I didn't try. So when this card comes about, sometimes I feel like it's acknowledging that you and I are both not perfect. However, the hurt that we've experienced does not define us. And I understand that my hurt or my experiences aren't just the one and only way to take on trauma. So basically, being accommodating to this person, understanding, or it's like, yes, I'm not a magician, but I will try to fix, I will try to help and understand, but give me the right tools. Make me feel like my efforts are going somewhere instead of being rejected or being forgotten about. And we have me trusting you again. That's off the table. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo, just because of the series of events that happened over time where you may have been forgiving because you wanted to believe the best, or it's like, you know what, this isn't what it seems, but things becoming apparent. I feel like that was something that you can't overlook moving forward. I'm into you, but let's not rush. We have time. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo, believing in this person to change over time. And life will bring us back together. We still have things to learn. So perhaps this is an overall message or a reminder of a person can only meet you as far as they've met themselves. But perhaps, Virgo, if there was ever a chance at reconciling with one another, it could be handled in, it's like, you know what, I go my own way, you go yours. We're not attached to each other, but say things did align. We have, I'm just trying to be there for you. Say if things did just align, then you know what, maybe if things aligned in a way where you worked on you, I worked on myself, and it actually radiated. But of course, only take what resonates. Let's get into these last couple messages we have. I've learned my lesson. I feel like more so this is your energy, Virgo, because I do feel like you were forgiving or accepting, trusting of this person, but they let you down after red flags. I'm just trying to be there for you. I feel like this is your energy, Virgo. So I did mention in the beginning how maybe this was a deceptive, but also someone taking from you. That could be your energy. It could be your time. I wear my heart on my sleeve. I feel like with this person you did, Virgo. And yeah, it's like when you're welcoming to a person, a stranger, because you have it in your heart, but that doesn't mean that they have good intentions. Obsession isn't love. So cutting this connection out for this reason. Not saying you were obsessing over this person, but it's like I don't want it to have that control on me. I'm booking a flight. You could be solo traveling, Virgo. Maybe business trips to take your mind or help take your mind off of things. Recognize who you are. Don't stress. A personal message for you. So abide by your standards, Virgo. It's okay to learn, to readjust, to feel like, how did I overlook that in the beginning? But it's like, at least you did now. Better late than never. All right, so let's highlight a couple signs here, Virgo. First, we have Pisces. We have Cancer. So some water energy, Pisces, Cancer, and Leo. Let's do one more, please. Cancer again. Pisces again. Capricorn. All right, so Virgo, that's what we have going for this reading today. Thank you all for being here. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll talk to you all next time. Bye.